My name's Tristian Poore. I'm a project manager on the residential side. When I came out of college, I worked for another firm for about a year, and I had a buddy actually that was working for SPIARS, and he was actually moving to North Carolina. On his way out, he still had nothing but good things to say about SPIARS, and so I thought, you know what, I ought to give him a chance and at least interview. And it was pretty cool actually when I did my interview. Tim and Matt, they actually invited my wife to come interview as well. And so my wife Monica came with me and was a part of the interview and got to ask questions about work-life balance and how the company values family and what growth would look like. And so that was really critical. What's been special for me is that when I started here at SPIARS, I had expressed an interest in doing international development. And it was really heavy on my heart to serve a world that doesn't have a lot of the same infrastructure that we have. And I had gotten to do a little bit of construction missions and construction ministry in South America, and that was really neat. And so it kind of had given me a glimpse of the possibilities for an engineering firm that has decided that that we're going to honor God with our company. It kind of gave me some vision for where we could go with that. After I started with the firm, about 6 months later, Tim, Matt, and Kevin decided that they wanted to start an international branch of SPIARS Cares. And they invited me into that to help plan and coordinate and build those relationships. And that's been really, really cool. Steve and I went on what we've called a discovery trip to Uganda. And it was really to meet with some of our partners. We actually met with about 6 partners and to get a glimpse of what they're doing, to really just walk alongside them and let them show us what God's doing in Uganda. It's been really important to us from the beginning that everything we do internationally is sustainable. And so a big aspect is that we continue to communicate to our partners that this work is going to be done by Ugandans, for Ugandans, through Ugandans, and that SPIARS is really just here as a support and a consultant and a mentor and a friend. And so it's just the beginning of the journey too. That's one thing that's exciting. I mean, when I started at SPIARS, it was all about developing the individual. And I've experienced it the last 3 years that my development as an employee, as a person, it's gone past just my professional development. You know, it's stepped into my development spiritually, into my development as a husband, as a future father one day. And so it's really cool to see that from leadership down, the value is developing people.